Hi and welcome to In the Chair. I'm Brenton Garen, your Executive Editor of Westside today. I'm joined by Genevieve Morrill, who is the West Hollywood Chamber of Commerce CEO and President. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
West Hollywood is a very diverse community in the Los Angeles County, so could you share a little bit about what makes the Chamber so unique?
The term threw the baby out with the bathwater a few years ago and just decided how can we be relevant to businesses these days. So we really started to almost niche market, which chambers don't typically do, because we really had to be something to somebody. And so we really started to create programs and promotions that would help to grow businesses and drive traffic or create networking opportunities, and looking to different generational types of philosophies now, and also looking at how people are time deprived. And rather than say you have to show up to get anything out of it, we had to be able to give value just by joining.
What is the state of the business community?
The state of the business community is actually growing. It's getting stronger. There are a lot of concerns right now, minimum wage issues, which we feel, that we would like an equitable program that's put forth by either the city or the state or federally. The city has actually just put this forth on the council agenda, like many cities, to look at their own minimum wage. They have a living wage, so if anyone contracts with the city itself, it's a $12 an hour requirement for that vendor. For the West Hollywood is primarily about 80% micro businesses, so that's 2 to 4 employees. So this is going to be a real hard hit, the minimum wage increase for small businesses. Even when the minimum wage went up to $9 an hour, it affected some businesses to have to lay off some employees. So while we do feel that minimum wage needs to go up because people can't make a living on that, we also feel it needs to be equitable, such as gratuity employees who also would get that in a minimum wage, and various small businesses and how that impacts them, and really more incentives for businesses. So we're really looking at that, and that's a combination of federal, state, and city legislation that we have to look at.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in 15 seconds after this message from our sponsor.
The next time you need a ride, dial 310-807-8851. With this special number, MetroCab will donate $1 of your fare to the USO. With just one cab ride, you can make a difference in a soldier's life. We're helping our troops, one ride at a time. We are MetroCab.
How long have you been with the West Hollywood Chamber?
Well, I've been the CEO for 4 years, since mid-2010. I was on the board for almost 10 years. I was the vice president of the Pacific Design Center for 9 years. So that's how I got involved in West Hollywood 15 years ago.
Can you talk about how the Chamber, has evolved over those times, and how you've seen, obviously, the recession come and go? How is things now?
We decided that we needed to find ways to be relevant today, and that chambers really are in a position where if they don't change and find a way to be relevant and to be a resource for businesses, they will become extinct if they don't start to change. And I think they're still a powerful brand. I think they're the most trusted brand right now out there. So we really did, as I said before, we created programs and promotions that really help drive traffic, create value for the businesses. And we now have a 90% retention rate, which is unheard of. We're really only getting members drop if they go out of business, and so, which is very few right now. So we feel that we have a strong value added program for the chamber membership, and we also transitioned to a tiered due structure. So instead of dictating to a member what they needed to pay based on their number of employees, we said let's provide a package of deliverables, of benefits that we would deliver. So it includes advertising and promotion and some events at higher levels, but really it's a package that you choose as a business and say, this is what I need for my business model, this is what's going to work for me.
And finally, for anyone who wants more information on the West Hollywood Chamber, where can they go?
WeHoChamber.com.
Fantastic. Yeah. All right, Genevieve, well, thank you so much for coming to talk to us today.
Thank you.
We'll be back next week, so don't forget to check out westsidetoday.com to see who's in the chair. I'm Brenton Garen for Westside TV.